Okay, so the first topic we're going to talk about is puberty. Puberty is the process of physical changes through which a child's body matures into an adult body capable of sexual reproduction. This is usually initiated by hormonal signals sent to the brain. The effect of this is the child will go through skeletal growth, genital growth, breast development, pubic hair, change in voice, a growth spurt, and an etc. of emotions. It is also the time where females begin to experience menarche, their first period, or spermarche, the first ejaculation for males.
I would say I was around like 12, 13. I started growing like, I had a thick mustache, and then I started growing like underarm hair, and yeah, and then I noticed I got like a couple inches taller.
Did you notice any change in your voice?
Yeah, I got a little deeper, but it's always been kind of the same.
In 8th grade year, going into 9th grade, because I'd always been short. When I first started 7th grade, I was like 4'11", and then when I started 9th grade, I was about like 5'5". So I grew a lot between that time, and I started noticing that I was taller than a lot of my friends. My voice started to get deeper, and I started growing underarm hair. I gained about, I'd say like, I don't know, 20 pounds. I'm still really lightweight, but I have gained a lot more weight than I used to weigh.
Okay, so in 6th grade, I got a lot bigger boobs, and then my guy friends, I remember, would throw like goldfish or something in my shirt because it was very noticeable, and I was the only one in like our grade that had boobs. I started growing hair on my legs and on my arms and all that kind of stuff. I was at least a few inches taller than like everybody else. I felt like I was a lot taller than all of my friends.
And then when did you start your period?
It was after 6th grade. The summer going into 7th grade, I remember we were at the river. It was a traumatic experience because we were at the river and we were just about to go onto the water, and I didn't know what was happening, and then everybody was waiting on me, and my mom was trying to teach me how to use a tampon, and she was yelling at me because I couldn't do it, and then I just started crying.
Okay, so the second topic is secular trend. It is the phenomena of adolescents entering puberty sooner and growing heavier and taller. In the video, you'll actually hear two of the teenagers express that they feel they developed late or normally, but they've actually followed the secular trend of teenagers growing into puberty earlier. I found this graph that shows that in the 1800s, menarche actually started happening around 1718, but in the video, the young girl started her menstruation cycle around 11 years of age, and all the other teenagers started around this time too. So you could see that the secular trend is actually happening here, where they have started puberty earlier.
I'd say that I would develop, like fully develop, like around the normal time, like as all my other friends, we all kind of grew up together.
Okay, and that was around when you were 14?
Yeah, like when I started high school.
I'd say I'm a late developer, just because I've noticed that a lot of my friends that are boys, had their voice deepen a lot earlier, and were a lot taller than I was, and like all of that stuff.
Early.
Early
Definitely.
developer?
Definitely early. I
And
feel
why
like
do you think that?
because it happened like right when I got into middle school, and I felt like nobody else was like, I don't know, it just wasn't a topic, so I thought that I was like the only one experiencing it.
This last concept is body image. This is the need to look a certain way. It's often gained from influences from peers or social media, and leaves the teenagers often feeling that they need to compare themselves to others in order to fit in with society or school. Two of the teenagers, as you'll see, actually felt that they did need to change or look a certain way. While they both felt this way, they dealt with it in different ways. And so that is where I can see that this sort of concept changes depending on whether it's a positive or negative outlook on the situation. And did you ever feel any pressure from like your peers, people you saw at school, to like look a certain way?
Well, I've always been kind of like on the shorter side, but Not really. I mean, I kind of was just always with my crowd and that was it.
No, I didn't feel pressure, but instead I used it as a way to, as an outlet to really go into my style. And instead of it harming me and making me feel pressured to change my body weight or something, it helped me feel more comfortable and experiment the way I want to into my fashion and my clothes.
Definitely from social media and to like people that I went to school with, because everybody, all like the girls looked a certain way and I felt like I didn't look that way. And then same with social media, everybody on there looked a certain way and I felt like I didn't look that way.